Hello everyone, it is Mackenzie from the Chamber and I'm at New Age Fitness today with Tammy here, and she's going to give us a little tour around and tell us the history about her building here.
Hey, I'm Tammy with New Age Fitness. We are located right on Malcolm Boulevard, right on the main road, and when people drive by they notice a lot of times that we don't have a lot of parking, but if you face our building you'll see on the left that we have additional parking at Rutherford College Park, as well as right behind the Sheriff's Department there's a gravel lot. So we actually have lots of parking, and you just have to know where to park. When you come in through the side door. Everybody here is extremely friendly, so if it's your first time, as soon as you walk through the door, the first person who sees you is going to talk to you. If we usually open about 15 minutes before a class starts, and our schedule is always up to date and on our door. If there's any changes to the schedule, we'll either have it posted on the door, we post it on Facebook. You can message me and I can add you to a text notification list and let you know if a class is suddenly canceled. So when you come inside, we've got a sign-in sheet. If it's your first time, you sign your name at the bottom. All the classes are listed out and you just put a check mark beside your name. Your first class is always free. After that, we're on the honor system. So you pay $6 for your class and make change. If you decide you really like our classes, we have auto drafts, and then your name will be at the top of the list and it'll be taken care of. You'll have unlimited access to our classes every month. So this is our lobby. It's very small and quaint. We just added raindrop therapy to our services. It's using light touch massage and essential oils combined with reflexology, and people seem to really love it. You can contact Mary Barnes through our website to set that up. So you come on through here, this is where the magic happens. This is our studio, and as you can see, it's not huge. We tend to not have really big, intimidating crowds here. People are very, very friendly, very down to earth, and we have our yoga classes. We have everything that you need for yoga classes, mats, props, everything. All you have to do is show up. You don't have to book ahead. We also offer personal training and small group training, as well as weight loss services. And we're working on corporate wellness right now. We're hoping to really incorporate that so we can bring more holistic wellness to our community. We have workshops, which you can find on our website and on Facebook. We love to do things with essential oils. We do all kinds of creative dance workshops. It's just really fun here. We're trying to combine fitness with psychological wellness, with friendships, and just make it a good integral part of your life. So I hope to see you guys soon. I feel very passionate about what I'm doing. I have gone through my own weight loss journey. Among other things, I've dealt with anxiety and depression, digestive issues, all kinds of issues, and I feel passionate that, not that I have all the answers, but that I have a lot more answers than people are being sold. And I want to make that information available because I feel like the weight loss industry is very predatory and we're being sold a bill of goods. And you know, the truth is, a truly well-rounded weight loss program you can't put in a package, you can't sell, because it's multifaceted and it's something that's got to be applied by you. So the direction I decided I'm going to take this video in is actually an extremely personal one. This is another thing anybody who comes to New Age a lot knows, that everyone here is very down to earth. We're very honest. We're like every person. And I'm about to take that to a whole new, probably uncomfortable level, because I want to share with you my whole struggle. I started gaining weight when I was about 11 years old, and I put myself on my first diet, Slim Fast. By the time I was 20, I had gained up over 200 pounds. I hit 255 and evened out around 220, 230, all through my 20s. I got pregnant at 30, and a year after I gave birth at almost 32, I leveled out at 275 pounds. I had postpartum depression. I was exhausted. They tried to put me on medication. It was terrible. And for the first time in my adult life, I started wanting to change something other than my weight. That's what I had focused on all in my 20s. I put myself on every diet you could imagine. Some of them work short term. I've done the injections, the pills, the soup diets, the keto, everything. And nothing ever was truly sustainable. And so at 32, at this heavy weight, what I really had to start focusing on was my postpartum, my energy. It was like none, and I just felt horrible. And so I decided I was going to figure everything out and start to balance myself. And what I found is as I started to heal certain things in my body, I started to heal everything, and the weight naturally started to come off. I'm not going to say effortlessly, because change, real good change, is generally not effortless, but it's also not white knuckle willpower. If we're having to grit our teeth and barely get through a day with a lifestyle plan, and more than likely we fall off a few days later, that's an indication that something is out of balance in our lives. And so, long story short, I lost over 100 pounds and got to a healthy weight, still in my early 30s. I became a personal trainer. I opened the studio with my mother, and we had the vision of bringing complete wellness to everyone, to people who just weren't comfortable with walking into your standard gym and, you know, jumping on a weight machine, doing everything themselves. That it's very body centric. We do a lot of yoga, and it's in a very warm, inviting environment. So a few years ago, we were just starting to take off, and my mother was diagnosed with cancer. And through her journey, I inadvertently started to neglect my health. And part of it was a struggle because my mother had seemingly done all the right things and had cancer. And then my mother passed away about 1.5 years ago, and it went from bad to worse. I just kind of went on autopilot and didn't care for a while. And when I finally snapped out of it, which was actually only a few short months ago, I found myself only a couple pounds heavier, because I'd learned enough corners and to cut and things to do to maintain my weight. But I was extremely sick, and now I was 41 and facing all kinds of hormonal shifts and all kinds of fun things that come with being a woman in my 40s. And so I had to go back to the drawing board. All the things that worked before made me feel a little better, but not completely better. And the few pounds I'd gained suddenly became impossible to get off. And let me just say, I'm still bringing myself completely into balance. I'm trying to find my new normal, and I'm not exactly what that feels like at this point in my life, but I would say I'm a solid 75% there. A lot of my issues I was starting to struggle with are almost completely reversed, and I feel back in balance again. And because of this, I am even more passionate and to pass this on to other people. So that's what this workshop is about, and is also to honor my mother and her vision, and there were things that she shared with me towards the end of her life of missteps she felt she made, and I want to share those with other people, because I want her legacy to create a ripple effect and help other people, and those people can go out in the world and create a ripple effect.
So thank you so much, Tammy, for letting me come invade your space and have us learn a bit more about you. Bye, guys.